You find yourself asking yourself, why does her interest come out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying? And why do things actually feel good, and then everything is going right with you and her, then all of a sudden, all of a sudden, she starts to test you. And in that test, you begin to fail, and you're like, "Oh my God, what did I do wrong, and what happened, and what's going on with myself?" And see, the thing that people need to understand about women is women communicate with emotional tests all the time. And women are always trying to see what's going on, okay? She needs to know things about you that you really don't really know about yourself. And this is why a woman is always going to either relax into you guys or push away from you. And in this video, we're going to talk about 5 hidden tests that women give men, including the one that most guys fail, which is number 3. But before we start, I just want to let you know, I've been doing content for over decades now with YouTube shorts, videos, and live shows. So guys, please come on and join the movement. Call into the live show if you got questions and want to talk to me live. We can chop it up. But let's get into this, man. For many guys out here, this is where a lot of guys fail with women, because a lot of guys out here don't realize how women move and process information. And the way they move and the way they process information is totally different than the average guy thinks. So let's look at the first test that she's going to put on you for a lot of you guys out there. The first test is always going to be the confidence test check, okay? And what women are going to do, guys, and please get your crayons out, is what a woman is going to do is she is going to ask your opinion on something. Now, she is going to have a strong view on it, but the thing is, she's going to ask you just to see if you are going to fold to whatever it is she believes in. And what she's going to do is say something and challenge you on that. Oh my God, you like that thing? Or you wear that in public? Or I can't believe it, you believe in that? And this is where the nice guy is going to fail, because what's going to happen is the nice guy is going to be so nervous, or the regular guy is going to be so nervous, that he is going to agree with her. And he's going to say, yeah, well, this is what I mean. No, I don't wear that in public. And you're right about this. And the moment you do that, she is going to be turned off, because women want to be challenged, okay? Now, when it comes to a man, one thought, one mind, one way, if a woman ever challenges you on something like this, all you got to do is stand on your square and let her know, yes, this is what I like. This is the movie I like to see. This is what I like to do. Because the more you can do that, is you're going to start to command respect. And the thing is about women, she may tease you and things like that, but she is turned on by a person who stands on who he is, his principles, his laws, rules, and codes. Test number 2 is always going to be what we call the leadership test. And what she does in the leadership test is, what she's going to do is she's going to force you into a decision-making mood at this point, okay? As in, hey, what do you want to do tonight? Where should we go? Do you feel like eating something? And what is it that you feel like eating? Now, this is not her being polite. What she's doing is she's checking in your ability to see if you can actually lead anything. And where a lot of guys fail with this thing is that a lot of guys will always throw it back to the woman by saying to her, well, what do you feel like eating? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And what's going to happen is it's going to turn her off, because in her mind, it is a very indecisive thing for her to be around someone that doesn't know what he wants to do. But when you are one thought, one mind, one way, you're always going to make the call, okay? We're checking in at this spot at this time. You're going to love this place. Trust me. And let me tell you something. Even if she tries to resist that, what's going to happen is she's going to respect that more, because guess what? Women love decisive men who are dominating, and man, they love that in a guy. Now let's get to number 3, guys. The one that most guys fail the most. It is going to be the agreement trap, okay? What happens is that women are always going to state something wrong, state something minor, or even give a false fact on something to throw the whole thing off to see what you are going to do. And this is where things go wrong. If she's always going to see if you are going to stand on your square, or are you going to avoid starting an argument or creating tension, okay? And this is where a lot of guys fail, and this is where they go wrong. They fail and go wrong because they kind of agree with what the woman's saying to avoid the argument, to avoid disagreeing, because they feel like if I disagree with her, if I argue with her, and we don't get along, then she's not going to give me any sex. And this is where they're going wrong. Women are not looking for yes men. What they are looking for is someone who can disagree with them by giving her understanding of why they have the disagreement. Remember, guys, you don't have to agree with everything, and you're allowed to have a mind of your own. And see, this is where the man comes in at. He is always going to push back, and not push back with disagreement, but he's going to push back with more clarity by giving her understanding of understanding. And what he's going to do is let her know the who's, the what's, the when's, the why's. And guess what? This is what women are really going to find attractive, because at the end of the day, they don't want somebody who is going to bend for their approval. They want somebody that's going to stand on who they are, believe in who they are, and not worry about what a woman says, even if it means losing the relationship. Number 4, there's always going to be an interest level test where a woman is always going to pull back slightly. And the longer you wait to reply to her, of her either canceling plans or acting cold or something like that, the pull-away test is to see how close are you going to pull in to her pulling away from you. Meaning that where a lot of guys go wrong, when a woman pulls away, they pull closer in. And when she realizes that she can pull away and you pull closer in, it's going to turn her off, because she's going to realize that she is in control of the relationship. When you are one thought, one mind, one way, and a woman chooses to pull away, you let her go back. Pull away as far as you want. We're moving at my pace. I am not moving at your pace. And if you feel that my pace is not good enough and you want to pull away, then keep pulling away, baby girl, because guess what? The pullback test is always going to be about your self-worth, guys. And if your self-worth is really low, then she is not going to respect you as a man. And this is what's very, very important to know. And last but not least, guys, the boundary test. The boundary test is huge. All of these are huge, but this is just as important. Okay, so what's going to happen here is a woman is going to test you by doing one thing. She is going to push against something you already said, something you believe in, a law, a rule, or a code. Give you an example. If you tell her you're seeing other women, and she agrees on it in the beginning, she wants to know you're going to reinforce that thing. See, a lot of guys will say to women, you know what, yeah, I'm seeing other women. And then the woman's going to say, you know what, I don't like that situation. You're going to have to make a decision. Either you're going to be with me or be with them. And a lot of guys will cave into that situation. Well, see, here's the thing about a man, one thought, one mind, one way. What I say goes. And if you do not like the situation, there's the door. I am not here to explain myself to you. You are here to try to understand me and do everything you can to be worth my time and worth my attention. And guys, this is not being mean. This is not being cruel or anything like that. This is about a standard that turns women on, guys. At the end of the day, we have to understand something, okay? Women don't test you to hurt you, gentlemen. They test you to find who you are and to find things. Can you be the guy to lead me and show me things about myself? She wants to feel safe. She wants to feel led, and she wants to feel your strength. And if all you're doing is caving in and giving into that woman, it is actually going to turn her off, gentlemen. Well, guys, if you like this information and you want to know more, check out the next video you see here, gentlemen. And guys, I hope to see you on our live show, guys, where we talk game live, where you call us live on the show with any problems, texting a woman or anything. We spit it off the top of the dome, okay, guys? So I hope to see you on our live shows. Guys, I hope to see you soon. And I hope this information was good enough to realize that she is always going to test you. As long as you stand on your square, you will always be fine, gentlemen. We'll talk soon.